In your Prezi, Tom.
My Prezi's open.
Do you know what the Prezi is? It's more Tom and Levi.
Yeah.
Bet you didn't fucking see that coming.
Time,
I didn't see it coming, and
I haven't wanted this. I have not wanted this.
But I figured, why don't we just start playing games that we know? Why are we trying to reinvent the wheel when we just go and do the same thing over and over again? Why don't we just repeat ourselves historically over and over again? We'll play this again in 10 years, Tom, and it'll be just delightful.
Oh my god, she's beautiful.
Are you looking at me?
I'm looking at you.
I am a bit of a dame, actually. But yeah, Tom, we've decided to play some Stardew. I think this is update 1.6? Is that correct?
Big one, boy.
Is that correct? I've added another cabin because I figured we could have some shit
my
to
cabin's
put in.
right next to that big house as well. Look at this. Lovely.
So
I'm
that works.
in your bed
I mean,
tonight.
I usually put like a farm in there and stuff. But
Well, if you want to move me away, that's okay. I won't be that upset.
I don't want to move you away, Tom. But yeah, we're just gonna play some Stardew and just hang out. We don't talk very much, do we, Tom?
No.
So this was government issued therapy for us too.
Well, I
even
already
do?
feel way better. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel great. I mean, I won't lie to you. I've been playing quite a bit of Stardew in my spare time because I bought the fancy what's it called? The guide. I got the fancy guide that you get from I can't remember where. It's official. I promise. It's hardback.
Guide? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, a little paper.
The Stardew
one.
guide. Yeah. It's really good. And that like
so
sort
you
of.
know the business. You know what's what.
I kind of know the business, but I feel like the wiki has me covered. It's more of like a sort of item, isn't it? Like a cherished item that one would buy. But why don't we just farm up a storm, Tom, and see if our friendship grows the more we play.
It's nice. It's nice to do this with you again, Levi. I'm thoroughly enjoying this.
Thank you, Tom. Well, that's great. We've
how do
done
you wanna-
literally nothing. I want to feel successful before I say that we enjoy playing this. Do you know what I mean? I want to feel as though.
Okay, sorry. Have I jumped the gun a bit?
Yeah, like you've kind of blew it because I wanted to be like, oh fuck yeah, now I'm getting it. I'm not, I'm not immediately blowing my load, Tom. Do you know what I mean?
We wouldn't want to do that.
There's nothing.
Name? What's your character's name?
My name is Tarpaulina.
Oh yeah, Tarpaulin.
Well, yeah, you can. It depends how you pronounce the last E. And what's your name, Tom? Tony Cork.
Tony Cork. Is that okay?
I'm
a plumber by trade, Tony Cork.
Tony Cork, a tarpaulin. I'm a tarpaulin by trade.
I got you covered, said Levi.
Yeah, exactly. I'm here to cover your ass at all times, Tom, as the tarpaulin that you deserve.
Thanks, man. It's already 1 PM mid-game.
But Tom, a little trivia for you now that we've sort of returned to farm up a storm. What year was Tom and Levi created?
2016, boy.
2016. That means that 9 years ago, I mean, I was but a boy at that time.
I was an old man.
You're like a tiny bit older than me. Let's not make it a whole thing.
Yeah, we were young.
However,
young, dumb, and full of ideas.
We did have some ideas. I streamed Stardew Valley, I think, in 2017, which is crazy, but I just figured one summer I'd give it a go. It led to a bunch of other streams. I streamed Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice for like 8.5 hours, and I won't lie to you, I kind of regret it. I felt like a day one patch was in order, but that's fine. We can, bygones and all that. But we played a lot. One. But my favourite thing, Tom, was I love the quick draws. And not just because you drew me as a Sailor Moon character, which was a life goal of mine.
That was good time.
That was good time. I'm trying to think, what else did we play? Because before I streamed, we played, PS2 games.
Terraria, we played... That was the first one.
Yeah, we played, Sniper 2 as well. Yes, we have Liz and Julie just saying, hey...
Shit, how about that?
Remnants of our past coming to say hey. Shovel Knight is also a great one. I fucking love playing Shovel Knight. We're not going to have a lot of goals for the first time because I'm taking a trip down memory lane. I'm not going to play a lot of the game the way God intended, but we'll get there and we'll beat the community chest.
How we want.
But
it's as he's always says.
Because I remember playing like GameCube games in your house, Tom, when you had the fucked up pipes. So like there was some pipe work
like
issues.
Trombone. Every time we tried to do anything, that was really helpful, wasn't it?
Julie, I may have mentioned in London that I was going to do 100% Stardew speedrun. I don't know if this is it. That may come later on when I found my feet.
I'm ready to commit if you are.
You want to go 100%?
Go!
100%. I'll go any percent where there is no finish. Can you any percent run a Stardew? What's the end goal for an any percent run? I'll give that a whirl.
First parsnip.
First parsnip?
How quickly can we get a first parsnip?
I'm hoping, like... Can you get speed grow this early in the game?
I don't know, man. I don't know anything. I genuinely don't know anything about this game. I love it, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Tom, I'm doing something, like, contentious in my... I'm playing on Steam, because I got the old Steam Deck, which I love. But I'm wooing Hayley for the first time, because she's, you know...
Whoa.
She's famously a bit of a bitch. Is that fair to say? Like a little bit of a, as we would say, a cow. But you know what? I'm going to try and break through that, like, you know, Barbie girl, sort of it girl exterior, and I think there's something in there.
I think she's better than that.
Also, she hates prismatic shards, the thing I need the most. So you know, it would be counterproductive.
Match is what you're saying.
She likes what does she like? She likes like sunflowers, I think. Good summer relationship, isn't it? Summer loving. Etc.
Hubba hubba. There you are.
Tom, you've got your iconic grey hair.
Yes, the time has passed. It's no longer 2016.
Can we get... I've got 500. Wait, is it closed? Oh, fuck, I forget the times. I've been playing this, by the way. I have no excuse to be this bad. Sunflowers and coconuts. Do you know what? I love the guide because it has, like different drawings of the characters. And I kind of like that. I like that, like, they went for a little artistic choice with the guide. I recommend, like, checking it out. Maybe get a PDF of it, just to see what it looks like. Cause it's...
I'm going to torrent this guide that you spent real money.
Torrent. There's something really unholy about torrenting a Stardew Valley guide.
That does feel like a crime beyond crimes.
It doesn't seem on, does it? Have we made a chest yet, by the way, Thomas?
No, we haven't.
Oh, shit.
I'm just wandering around saying hi to people.
Nice.
We must have started new games on Stardew probably about 4 times together now.
Yes, yeah. You were out of country one time and we played fucking for ages.
Yes, we did.
You are the brunt of my Stardew Valley play on Steam, for sure.
Total brunt, yes.
Excuse me? What do you call me? I thought we were trying to better ourselves, Tom.
Sorry,
it doesn't sound very nice.
Total brunt.
Well, okay, so... I kind of lost my train of thought there, Tom, because of you. But the reason I got into Stardew was purely because... I don't know, I think it was something I decided to stream, but if I had played it on my own, I don't know if I would have got into it for some reason. But I think being buoyed by, like, an audience who knew what the fuck was going on... like, actually helped me to understand. I think I will admit I'm quite impatient when it comes to games sometimes, if it's not immediately clicking. If I'm like, you know, it's fine, but, like, is the loop? Am I feeling the loop?
So, I felt the same about this game. It was only when you started playing it and I started watching you play it. I was like, oh shit, I can get into this. And then I got really sick one Christmas and I was, like, up all night, every day, and it was just a horrible time. But I just played this.
Oh, man.
48 hours straight. It was wonderful.
It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. I mean, because I never really played Harvest Moon or anything like that, really. I think I'd, like, dabbled. Obviously, like, the blueprint for me would have been Animal Crossing, I guess, if we're picking, like, similar vibes. But, like, I mean, I would watch playthroughs of, like, a bunch of games I feel like now Stardew is like the best. If you're hopping on Twitch, and I won't lie, like it can be hit or miss on Twitch. I'll pick like a cozy game and see what the vibe is. And watching people like way better at the game than me play it is quite satisfying.
Yeah, I really don't know shit, but I feel like it's kind of started my cozy game life. I'm fucking pushing 30 now. I don't have time. I just don't have time to fucking play intense games, and I'm not very good. I never was any good, but at least I had time.
No, but we have been playing.
These kind of things.
I'm going into your bed, by the way. I hope you don't mind. Scooch up.
No, I'm in your bed. This is your bed.
Well, can you wait? Hang on. You know, I allowed you in my bed.
Do you like the decorations I played?
Yeah, thank you, Tom. I'm glad you brought all the trees in. It was they were getting too warm outside, I guess.
Let's bring the outside in.
Tom, it's going to rain tomorrow. You know what that means. I'm going to start making my main source of income for the first month of Stardew Valley. That's fishing, brother.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love... If you know a damn thing about me, it's that I like to fish. I don't like to fish in real life, but I'm talking to Willie right now, who said he just got back from a fishing trip. He's like, yo, maybe we should link up. What do you think?
We have spoke about going fishing in real life, haven't we?
We have. Do you remember when we played that fishing game?
I said we should do it, and you said no. And then it was like, well, we spoke about it.
I can't lie to you, Tom. I'm not super into just, like, normal IRL fishing.
You just don't want to spend real life time with me.
I can take it or leave it, to be honest. I won't lie to you. Why would I lie to you?
You take it or leave it, the time I spend with you.
Do we need...
Have you got enough wood to...
I've got 26.
Let me give you my wood.
Yeah, give me wood.
Well,
Tom gives me his wood.
I have 31.
Give this beautiful dame the wood that I need. Thank you. You gave me one?
Oh, how do I give you all of it?
Just drop that shit, brother. I got it. I got it. It's like B, I think, in the inventory. This is the speed run that people deserve, by the way.
B? We're on PlayStation.
Oh, circle. Shit. Oh my god, I'm a traitor. I love the PlayStation.
It's not circle. Circle's menu.
See, I've never really befriended Willie, by the way. I just take his wares. I've got enough wood now, Tom, don't worry. I just take his shit. I go get my iridium rod and then I just fish, bro. Maybe I should befriend him.Maybe this is the time that I make it happen.
Yeah, you could be best buddies with that
boy.
Right,
Tom, this is we can organise these later, but I'm putting guff in these things right now.
Yeah, junk chest.
Yeah, exactly. It's just junk.
I don't need that stuff. I don't need this stuff.
Tom, we've had a request for when we're playing Among Us again, by the way.
Oh, fuck. By who? Who wants that?
Do you know what's funny is I have, like, hours on Among Us. I was checking, like, some of my Steam, hours. And I have a lot. It turns out we played quite a bit of Among Us in the old Tom and Levi sphere.
That was a COVID thing, wasn't it?
It was. Do you remember the massive Animal Crossing hangout we did as well? That was sick.
I do. That was lovely.
This kid didn't watch me burrow through the trash. Yes, we all went to each other's. I bought some turnips from Marbs Island, and then I realised that because they're Australian, it didn't fucking matter. It all went to shit because the time zones were scuffed. So I thought it'd be fine, and then they all just immediately went to shit. Which is fine, it was a life lesson learned. It just goes to show that everything that comes back from Australia is bad. Isn't that right, Tom?
Yes. Who would come back?
It goes bad. Alright, how much is the... I just get the original fishing rod, but I want to start really fishing soon. But for now, I'm gonna just do my bit.
I got my rod on.
Get some, like, was it sardines? You know?
Oh god, I've forgotten how to do this.
It's easy to forget.
Back so naturally. Born fisherman.
Can I skip Willie?
Yeah, I skipped it somehow.
Let's just skip the Willie and go to fishing. There we go. I don't know what I pressed. I pressed a lot of buttons.
Yeah, I managed to do it.
Tom, if you can outfish me this game, I'll be very impressed. I didn't get perfect. That wasn't perfect.
One more fish on you, so... Mate, this is it now. 3 hours later.
0% fish run. This is all I really wanted, to be honest. We could get... I don't know if anybody else has Stardew, but I would like to incorporate some others to... They're more than welcome to play with us.
Yeah.
We did have a little farm.
When you started playing this, there was no such thing as multiplayer Stardew.
No, man, it was in its infancy. Like, didn't the game come out in, like, 2016?
There was mods on PC, but they worked terribly.
Well, they had to, because it's all Eric Barone, isn't it? The, what's he called? Why have I forgotten his
Yes,
name?
that is his name, Eric
No, I know
Barone.
he's called Eric Barone, but it's
I don't know if it's in.
oh,
Mate, I'm just
Concerned
fishing
Ape.
up a
Why
storm.
why why did I forget that? He's the Concerned Ape, the cynical Brit,
Oh,
the pondering Brit, the pondering fisherman. That's going to be like my 2015 YouTube name.
bring it back.
The
The
Curious
obese
Thomas.
man.
The hey now. I've got some
The
seaweed, Tom. Does that count
touchy-feely
as a catch?
gentleman. What? Yes, that
Does
counts.
yeah? Am I allowed?
Mate, I'm
What did you catch?
smashing
I
back
can
the
see what you
sardines.
catch. Is that new? I can see like the thing that you've caught, so you can flex on me.
I think like it's. Oh, fuck it. It's been so long since we played. Who knows?
I don't,
My
mate.
character looks a little peachy.
Sure, I'll
I'm
say
rocking this
if we
boy's
get
back.
enough characters, I'll play Among Us again because it was funny, and I do actually have a PC that plays things well. I've just
Yeah,
not
you
really
really
used
need the
it.
most high-end rig for Among Us. Yeah.
Well, no, my point is that I have a nice setup to do it. I don't mean like the power. I mean like I have a good
The
area
power
in which I
combined
can
is
play.
incredible. Yes, yeah, I'd
Incredible.
like to play that.
Yeah, I
The
mean I don't know what
results are
else.
good.
What else can we? I mean I'm getting way ahead of myself. I may not stream for another 5 months. However, it's good to have ideas, Tom. I've always said that. It's
Yeah,
always good to
you're
have
always an
ideas.
ideas man.
I am a big ideas man. The execution of the ideas is the that's where I fail. I falter a little
Fall
bit.
short.
That's fine. I've got a
If
fancy
anyone's gonna let you
mic.
down,
I bought a fancy mic
probably
with
Levi.
the interest. Shut up. I bought a fancy mic in the hope that it would like propel me because I spent like a good amount of money to stream and then I just didn't stream. But you know,
Well,
we live and
this
learn.
is it now. This is a new start, fresh new
It is, yeah.
life.
It is. I want to do. I tell you what, I do want to do. I want to do some more one-offs because I think some of the funniest games that we played were one-offs. Like what
They
was
were
it?
fun. They were fun, like Tony Hawk and Everybody's Golf.
Apparently, Stardew is cross-platform now as of 1.6. Tom,
What?
that means we can just do it wherever, whenever. I don't know
So I
how that
didn't
would
need to
work.
buy it again on PlayStation.
Wait, why did you
That's
buy it
not
again?
fair.
I forgot to ask why you got it on
Well, I
PlayStation.
wanted it because I never had it on PlayStation, and it's a nice game to just cozily play in front of the telly.
Well, there you go. Then money
Telly
was
is pretty
spent
fun,
well.
TV.
I have this game fucking everywhere at this point.
Yeah, I think this is a game I've bought more. You've got some new ideas to sleep on. What the hell does that mean?
Oh, so that's like when you've leveled up and stuff, but now it kind of gives you that prompt throughout the day, as if to say like, "Oh, I'm gonna learn something today."
That's cool.
It is cool. Did we water our crops? I can't remember. I certainly. Oh, we
I
did.
watered.
We
Yes,
co-opted.
we did.
We co-opted it a little bit.
My rod is cast further than yours.
Ah, you can co-op cross-platform. Interesting.
That's
Interesting.
great.
I'll look
That's
into
really
it.
good news.
That could be funsies. I mean, all the kids are playing Marvel Rivals now, though, Tom. I'm not chasing the high of
Oh,
Marvel Rivals,
I know.
but
I'm not
that's
really
like,
enjoying.
but that's killed Overwatch a little bit, which was my jam.
Overwatch has been dead for years.
Yeah, and you know, I finally get to plat support again after being, you know, like a real shit muncher for a while. And then
You munched some pure
Rivals
shit,
comes
yeah.
out and it doesn't really matter because no one's playing it. Which is a tragedy, really. Also, Tom, what did you check the audio levels of this video? Because we could just be
No.
talking into the void.
All we hear is Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley, Big Willy. Fortnite is I actually I had some
I can
people
double
at work who wanted to play Fortnite, and so I played a bit. I'm just not very good at it. That's the tragedy,
No,
really.
I never enjoyed Fortnite.
I'm not good at
I
Fortnite.
think
I'm
we're
just
too old, mate.
I'm past it. I mean, there's some games I love. I will probably definitely stream Tetris because that's my cozy game in a weird way, despite it being actually quite stressful when you get to the nitty gritty. But Tetris 99.
Yeah, we had fun. I got a win, didn't I?
Tom got a win on Tetris 99. I think lest we forget that. That was a momentous occasion for me. And I was just screaming things he didn't understand. I think we still have that clipped on Twitch.
It's got to be somewhere, isn't it?
Dude, that was probably
What a
like
moment
4
that
years
was.
ago. That's the tragedy. Things just happen quicker. We actually
I'm
live
also straddling
lives.
3 headphones just to check. Sorry. Hold on.
Wow. Okay. All right. We're doing a little. This. I never want this to not feel like your mom and pop's YouTube stream. You know. This is like we're doing it live, folks.
We're doing it live. Fuck it. Yes, we
All
can do
right.
this.
It's yeah, but I never want I never want it to be too swish. Although next time I stream a game on like PC and with my proper setup, Tom and I have orchestrated a sort of streaming setup. We have like some splash screens and boxes. You may even see my face every now and then. My beautiful round face. Who knows? But we set it up. I can't remember when we set it up, Thomas, but
that was like
it wasn't too long
about
ago.
a year ago. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's not long for us.
We had more fun making.
We've gone longer.
Little zoom-ins.
Yeah, we ended up making an impromptu like soap opera intro, which may never see the light of day, which is a shame because it was really funny to us. I think this is the life lesson for me as well, doing Tom and Levi, is how funny I think we are versus like the reality of the situation.
Mate, I couldn't give less of a shit if no one else finds it funny.
I think that's true.
It still makes me chuckle.
I don't want to forget where we came from, Tom. Where did we come from? We started in the dredges.
And now we're here, just still
in the dredges of society. I'm literally picking up actual trash. I've sold all my fish, mate. Don't you worry about that. We got to make bank. We got to make bank.
Where did you go?
I'm fishing, brother. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, okay. I went back to the house.
You can go back to your house. That's okay.
I'm back at the house.
You can go back to your house. There's nothing wrong with that. God, I'm picking up just pure trash. I forget, like, the water reservoirs near the farm are just full of shit. Like, actual shit. When do we unlock?
So
I think it's like the
cabin has a package that we cannot open.
It's for the mystery third guest that we may or may not have in the future.
that we haven't invited.
And you're not allowed to come. I'm just adding the trash and shit because we could recycle this thing later.
Okay.
We're gonna have like an actual trash chest, but for now we need to sleep it off. I think you get the community chest in like the next couple of days. Community centres ting.
Oh my god, yeah.
But Tom, we got so far. So like we got further than I got playing this game on stream together like a few years ago. Do you realise that? Like I had prismatic shards coming out of like every orifice. We had cool swords. We were in the like skull caverns. I'd been in the skull caverns before, but I was never as assured because I didn't have the gear. I didn't have the clobber on that I needed to like get by.
Yeah, no, I don't. Fuck, I forgot how far we actually got in. It wasn't far. Like we, by no stretch of the imagination did we get far into the game, but.
I mean,
it was like at least
we put in a good. I'm gonna say we put in a good shift though. We were comfortable. We had taps. We had the greenhouse. We had the things that make the game like on autopilot. That's where we need to get. If we can do that, then I'm happy. Tom, I reckon our goal, at least this year, and if we exceed it, then good for us, is to go for a year of Stardew Valley. And not like a whole year. I mean in game. I'm not fucking crazy. I think you should narrate a day in the style of Philomena Kunk, Tom. That was it's good to see that Philomena Kunk is like stretching. Who's it? Diane Morgan. I saw her on a Seth Meyers on an American talk show. Tom, we're finally infecting the masses.
The British have finally escaped.
Yeah. And they don't have to do silly American accents. They're actually tolerating our accents for once, Tom.
I kind of hate that. I like
what, tolerating our accents?
As intolerable as possible.
Well, they have to tolerate us. We don't have to tolerate them.
That's true. That's true.
Wow, the third cabin is the spirit of 2016-2018, Tom and Levi. You know what's crazy is I can't pinpoint when we did things on the channel.
I can't. It's hard to...
I know that Stardew Valley was 2017. I think also Life is Strange was a big one. We got quite a few people come join us after that. and that was really fun. And I'd actually last year had very legitimate plans to play the second one, but I don't know if it's going to be as fun with the like lack of like a time travel-y thing. I think that's what made the first game like so fun. And they've got another one with Max Caulfield. Is it out yet? I can't remember. But there's like another Life is Strange, and they remastered the first game.
Do you remember we were playing that, and then, well, I was watching you play it, and then the guy was like one of the dead dad of someone was wearing the exact same clothes I was wearing.
Oh yeah, you're very dad coded though. That's always been a fact.
Well done, son.
Because like, I feel like that could be a fun one. I always wanted. I think I tried playing like a Telltale game with my brother as well on this channel. I think it was Wolf Among Us. Is that what it's called? Wolf Among Us reference.
Yeah, you did.
But it's like it's a difficult one because it goes at a funny pace. Telltale games, and also there's a lot of like weird fucking pauses. Have you noticed this in like Telltale games?
Yeah, conversation's very strange in Telltale.
And obviously, like the funny faces that they pull is one thing, but it's like the actual genuine pauses in the game that are insane to me. Where it just everything kind of slows to a crawl.
Borderlands one, didn't we?
Yeah, and that was actually probably the better one to stream. But it is it's hit and miss.
It was quite humorous.
There was humour.
I chuckled.
I also would have. I think Detroit Become Human could be a fun one as well. And like, I know it's older, but I think that's the kind where you can make enough choices that it's quite fun. So Tom and I are not here. We're not in the same area because he smells. But you know, if he has a wash, then maybe we'll play like a little story game. Because I do miss those. Obviously, Shovel Knight was great as well. And that didn't need any story, so there are exceptions.
I don't think we ever ended that officially.
We actually, do you know what's so crazy is we finished that game as well. We just didn't. I can't remember what happened, but I don't think the full playthrough of that is on the channel for some reason. Like either it got corrupted.
I had trouble with the files, yeah.
Do you remember when we played Limbo, and like there was one episode where it decided to change all of the audio into my controller. So we could barely fucking hear each other. So one episode was us just like with the shittest audio quality, and I was like, that is a life lesson. That's just the way that YouTube...
There was many an episode that was like, I had to put a little disclaimer in front, being like, sorry everyone, I know you're really waiting with bated breath for the new episode.
I remember, like, what would happen is because a lot of the time I would just hit record on my PlayStation, we just went from there. And for by and large, that worked. And it was fine, but every now and then it would cut off like the first part of the audio. And I remember an episode of Max Payne, and it sounds so natural, but it's literally like, welcome to an episode of Max Payne, and it's just you recording it in post.
No, I wouldn't have
You're
done
just
that.
like,
Would I have done that? That seems mental. Seems like a colossal waste of my time. Yeah, I would have done that.
Yeah, and then I'd get you to edit shit all the time because it was funny, and you secretly loved it.
I did, but it really added a lot of work.
Hey, it was really hard for me drawing a comic strip, Tom, that you quickly
I'm so
asked.
Sorry.
But, you know, that's the fun of it. That's
I
what
really
it's all
enjoyed
about.
playing Max Payne.
Man, and so that was one of those where I just saw it on my hard drive in my little game library. And it didn't strike me as a game that would be perfect for streaming. It turns out, Max Payne, very funny. Genuinely hilarious, and like unintentionally so. It's quite harrowing. Like we couldn't play Max Payne 3 and expect the same comedic value because it's just like quite dark and I love that game.
Quite dark, but it just comically so.
Oh, it was so funny. It was so funny. Some of the like voice lines, like the throwaway voice lines from the actors, just gold. Tom, did you see there's a new To the Moon game?
Oh, is there?
I actually, to reference Julia's point, I replayed To the Moon not long ago because I got it on the Switch. Like I think it was on sale. I played it about 10 years ago. I think I told you this, Julie, but I thoroughly enjoyed that, and I'd never played the sequels, so I've not even played the what's it called? What's the Finding Paradise? Is it the second one?
Finding Paradise is very nice. Yeah, I like that one a lot.
And I want to, so maybe I'll give that a go as well. But like, I miss those. I like those games.
God, I forgot about those games.
Oh man, the first To the Moon was great, and playing it on the Switch was nice because like I was just chilling in bed. I think think I had a long day ahead of me, and I just like gave that a whirl. It was nice. We need the coziness. We need to bring coziness back in 2025. World's fucked up, man. That's what we need. I need to work out what fish go in the community bundle. I think the shad does. I think this guy here,
MC Shad.
Shad is. I think we need that fish. I cannot remember, and
it's all right. What are you in a rush to complete
I'm
it?
not. It's just good to have. The first thing I did when I was replaying the game was like I had like a blue chest that was just fish that I thought may or may not be because I was catching a lot of fish. It doesn't hurt to have like some community items. We just don't need to get anal about it.
Each fish.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, is that new game out then? That new To the Moon game out?
Oh yeah, I don't know. That would be cool. That I mean, I like stuff like that, and I like the fact that To the Moon was made by like a guy on like I want to say like RPG Maker. It's not like that. I think it was like one of those proprietary like build your own game kit things, which is cool. And it was like a genuinely good story. It just goes to show that you don't have to have all the bells and whistles to make a video game.
Yeah, no, I did start delving into the idea of game development and looking at some coding and stuff. Shit is really hard.
I know about Tom's conceptual game, and I'm not gonna talk about it because it may become a real thing.
Oh, well, we'll see. One day.
I'm very intrigued by it.
Quite a few up there. I think everyone does. Everyone who plays video games has an idea for a video game.
Can you make one of those horrible like Unreal Engine 4 games with like clearly like characters bought from like a website and the voice is AI?
Yeah, it's like Mario in real life.
Can it have really pointless ray tracing even though it's like a game set in like an office or something?
Yeah, it just has no value.
What do you mean, Tom? Hello, I am the boss.
I got a hard fish. I got a hard one.
Yeah, I haven't been able to catch any hard fish yet, Tom, which means...
eel, mate.
Did you catch an eel? Fuck, you're showing me up.
What a dale?
Tom, I'm meant to be the fisherman.
Mate,
all I'm catching is the easies.
This level fishing. I'm doing this with my...
I got me a record shad, though. I'm a giga shad. Alright, let's stick him in, because I've already got one. I'll sell my random broken glasses I got. Oh, apparently the beach episode came out in September.
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, I've been a bit like out of sorts with the video game industry. I haven't played anything really new.
No, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you where I believe the hype is. At my job I got given a voucher to spend on anything I like. So I bought Astrobot about 2 weeks ago, and I got to tell you that would be worth playing because it's very like. Because I think like the initial Astrobot games, a lot of them like pay homage, and it felt like a demo / homage to PlayStation. But and the Astrobot game is no exception. However, it's like such a good whole package of a game as well. I was very surprised that it wasn't just like it's fundamentally a very fun game. Like the power ups that you get that like kind of change things around. I don't want to give them away because they're so much fun. And when you play it, you'll enjoy those.
The demo you get on the PS5. I think, like, when I finished that, I was left wanting more. It was good fun.
Give me more.
A lot of good fun.
Yeah.
Right, I caught my fish. I'm coming home.
Okay, I'm catching me a few more river fish to show that I can play with the big boys. Because you are showing me up a little bit on the fishing front.
Oh, I can diversify. Ooh.
I got a bream, brother. Did you get a bream?
Bream, brother. No, I haven't done any river fishing.
I'm a mean bream motherfucker right now, Tom.
You're a right bream.
I'll tell you what has gone crazy. I have so many games on Steam now. Because when you get a Steam Deck... Already I thought, well, it would be good to get a Steam Deck because I own a bunch of games on Steam. I won't need to buy any games. I'm buying games all the time. It's an actual genuine issue. I don't need to have as many games as I do. But I see a sale, Tom. I click. I see something I like. I click. You can have my like. That kind of vibe. So maybe I need to like go on the old Steam train, sort of a la Game Grumps. You know what I mean? And clear out our big libraries. What's a game that you've bought recently, Tom, that you haven't played?
I bought been buying a few on PlayStation. I got the Arkham games. I've never played Arkham Knight, so.
Oh, did you
that'd be
play?
up there.
Did you complete the other ones?
I didn't complete Arkham City. I tried it so many times, and every time I did on PC, it would like corrupt, and I'd lose all my progress. And it pissed me off.
It pissed me off. I love So I actually tried, because I think it was a free game on PlayStation Plus, the Suicide Squad game. And, like, I think because I get, like, that it gets ragged on, that's fine. It totally should have, because it's a live service game. But what's frustrating about it is how, like, so good it could have been. I didn't have any issues with, like, the creative choices with the story. The fact that, like, you know, all the goodies have gone bad. Totally fine. I don't have an issue with that. It's more the fact that, like, the game itself should be gluing it together, and it's so dull. And it's like, I don't understand the goal there. Like, I felt like live service games were on their way out, like, a few years ago, when, like, Destiny was dying and stuff like that, and then Marvel, the Avengers game came out. It doesn't make any sense to me. I want to know who these, like, boardroom sort of, like, execs for game companies are like. I'm curious.
I think, like, it suffered a lot from the visual style of it all. You look at Marvel Rivals, I don't really enjoy that game, but the visual style of it is pretty crazy. It looks amazing. It's gorgeous. And
I think they did the right thing. I think. What? I think with games like that, like Marvel Rivals, the developers looked at Overwatch and went, "What can we do that still sort of distinguishes us from those kind of games, but does the things that those games should have right?" And I think, like, the aesthetic is much better. Do you think of Overwatch 2? It's a lot of rehashed skins now. It's like, in the shop you can pay, like, you know, X amount of money for a skin that you could have got in a loot box in the game. It's literally the same skin.
Yeah, I really despise that stuff. I don't.
And don't get me wrong, like,
that's my biggest problem with Overwatch 2. It's like, I've already paid for Overwatch 1, which you deleted, and now I have to pay for skins that I could have earned.
Yeah, it's kind of leaves a sour taste given that I spent money on Overwatch, and then Overwatch 2 is free, which is good. I think good, people can play it for free. However, you've removed the thing I've purchased with money. Doesn't really make any sense to me.
No, I don't get it either.
And then they tried to, like, bring back 6v6 for a bit, but they made it, like, the worst version of 6v6. I say this because Tom and Levi is an integral part of, like, Overwatch history is an integral part of Tom and Levi's lore. We played quite a bit of that. I remember Bagel, one of our mods, had played with us, but, you know, I played it quite a bit. I remember that game from that time of when I started streaming, just in general. I remember, like, games like Overwatch. I also remember playing Cards Against Humanity online after streams. It was a simpler time.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, we played a lot of that back in the day.
And
we also had simpler lives back then.
We really did. It is strange. I actually have to, like, work for a living, and it's a shock to my system that I actually have to work to survive. I don't think I was fully ready for that when I was just happily streaming my games in my little desk area. Because we would have been teenagers, Tom, when we started this channel. Just about. There or thereabouts. A little bit, considering that we're seriously pushing 30.
Oh well, it's fucking time. This has been quite a deep little chat.
Well, yeah, Tom, there's no
goofing. Do you want to be
We're not.
goofing?
Listen, there's many aspects to this, Tom. We're bringing back years of content here. This is what the plan was. This is what it's all about. This is what Stardew elicits. You know, gets the cogs turning. You know. I'm also just autopilot fishing as well. I haven't done anything since.
That's right, I just donated some orpiment.
Nice. When can we... Is it the 5th day that we can go in the community centre? It's funny, because I've read the whole guide that tells me exactly when this starts, and yet I don't know.
Whip out the guide, boy.
I can't be, like, flicking through a guide, Tom. I want to, but I'll just be, like, you know, index finger, like, if I can just... Oh, I need to, like, you know, properly bookmark it. I have been reading it like it's a normal book. But like a little, like...
Chapter 1.
I'm like, ooh,
Dude.
forest sprites, nice. Junimos, yes. I'll read about you in the morning.
Come the morning. Should we buy some actual seeds? We've only got parsnips.
Oh my god, yeah, we need some quality crops as well. We get I think it's 5 parsnips, isn't it? 5 gold parsnips. Oh, are you buying a lot of seeds? Is it just...
I'm buying some cauliflowers and potatoes.
Okay, I'll leave you on seed.
Beans. I'll just buy a bit of everything, yeah.
I guess so. I do also want to get a rod.
Spend all our money.
Oh, Haley, hey. If it weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be pretty. Actually, never mind. I'm putting the effort in, gross. Tom. I'm putting the effort in with Haley, alright? She's not really like this. I'm gonna get to know her. Okay? You don't know her like I know you now. I know her on a fucking astral level now, Tom. This is all a bit, okay?
You're embarrassing yourself in front of Haley.
No. She doesn't need to know that I'm working on it. This is a fucking case study. I don't think she's evil. I just think she's a bit of an airhead, but that's okay. I think every character in Stardew Valley is ultimately good. Apart from Shane, he should die. No, I'm kidding. I've never wooed Shane, but I have got to know him on a deeper level. He's, and it's funny seeing the parallels, because I've been playing sort of what I would like to refer to as Stardew Valley Light recently. I've been playing Friends of Mineral Town, but like the remake on Switch. And it's like, so obviously it was Story of Seasons, isn't it? Story of Seasons, which was the original Harvest Moon people. And they remade Friends of Mineral Town, which was like I think it was a Game Boy Advance Harvest Moon game, and it was revered. People loved it. What I love about it is that I'm literally brain off playing that game, because it's not as like fleshed out as like Stardew or like later like Harvest Moon-y Story of Seasons games. It's more like stripped down, which means I don't have to think too much about it. Oh my god, Bagel, we were just talking about you. You'll have to watch this back on youtube.com/TomandLevi. But I've been playing that, and that's been a lot of fun, because it's not too it's like the basics. And that's not to say that Stardew Valley isn't chill, but the more I play games like Stardew Valley, the more I'm getting into like alright, now I need to do this, I need to get my fish.
It does become a job.
So, which is why when we're playing, Tom, we're just going to kind of be like, oh, what are we going to do now today? We're going to have some fun.
Chilling, man.
We're chilling. I've been catching fish, but like I've been enjoying Friends of Mineral Town, and I think it's like sort of like the gateway drug to playing more Stardew again as well, because it's like a chiller version. But it's been some time. Whenever I see someone else pop up and say, hey, this is a time to reflect. What was our favourite thing to do? How was your year? What have you been up to?
How was your year?
How was my year, Tom? I mean,
you asking me how your year was? It was okay.
Thanks, man. Good. Well, you heard it here first. I had a good year, guys. Tom approved. But it's been good. I've had some things happen in 2024, I guess. But it's
good, some bad. Yes.
Oh, no one's ever called you Bagel. I'm not calling you Jay. But we're in it.
Never heard anyone call you Bagel. Oh,
that's all we know. That's the only life we know. I don't know any other way. I'm trying to talk to everyone. Abby. But I think like the older I get, the more I forget to like take time for myself. I think playing Stardew Valley is a great way to do that. Play video games and don't listen to people telling you not.
Reflective mood, I'd say.
I think
you're feeling good.
I think when you get to like January, Tom, I think you have to reflect. What is your resolution for 2025? Is it to not be, that way? Do you know what I mean?
Loads of money and fuck the haters. Yes. I don't know. I don't really. I did tell you actually the other day, wasn't it? My resolution is get more sleep.
Yeah, that's a sick.
Tired all the time.
Do you know what the best thing that happened to me was? I got an Apple Watch. I don't recommend getting an Apple Watch, but I would recommend some kind of.
Chill, are you?
No. You let me finish.
Thing that ever happened to me was I got
and you can buy one now using the code LEVRULES.
Shut up, man.
But no.
Carry on,
But
sir.
my advice is like maybe get one of those like cheap like fitness tracker things to like check your sleep.
Oh, you don't think I can afford an Apple Watch? Oh.
I don't want you to get an Apple Watch. But
Sounds
just
very
like
much what you want.
oddly like monitoring my sleep and being like shocked by how little sleep I'd get like actually gave me the sort of drive to be like, okay, I need to sort this out because I'm being a mess. Because it was fine when I was like 17 and my body could just react. I'm getting older. Everything hurts. If I don't get like a full amount of sleep, everything hurts.
You found a lost book. Yeah, I don't feel like that. I don't feel like my body is breaking.
No, but do you... Alright, okay, well, let me put it this way, Tom. So, do you think you'd operate the same on 4 hours sleep than if you got 8 hours sleep?
No, it might kill me. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, so your body's breaking. So you need more sleep.
I do need more sleep.
Do you think, like, maybe your, like, sleepy time ritual might actually, you know...
What do you...
might help.
About my sleepy time ritual?
I'm not telling. But maybe you could read a book or, you know, do some transcendental meditation. I don't know. It's your sleep, bro. I'm just saying, like, maybe there's behaviours that are sort of informing your sleep pattern.
I think I'm chronically a late night person, not a morning person.
I think that's how we made friends, is we're quite the night owls. And that came in clutch when you were in...
asleep.
When you lived in Australia, that came in clutch, because I didn't fucking sleep. So we could just hang out all the time.
You were the only person awake when I was.
It was wicked. So, there you go.
Thank God.
But how are we? I would like to hear some... in fact, it's required by law that if you've spoken in the chat, you have to tell me your New Year's resolution. And if it's not very good, then I won't broadcast it. So...
If it's not very good, you can leave.
Yeah. I don't actually know what mine is. I think maybe it's to stream with my friend Tom. I've done it.
There we go.
There you go. And now I can just be a piece of shit for the rest of my year. So good. Oh, fix my posture. That's a very good one. I say as I crack my back.
Right now, sit up.
I am not in a prime position to follow that, Julia, so you're going to have to do it for the rest of us, because my back is killing me. Although, actually, I did lose quite a bit of weight last year, which was good. I had left a job, which I didn't love, and then I just decided to get much fitter, and that I would recommend is a good resolution. If you're feeling a little bit more sluggish in the morning, you know, not as limber, your knees are a bit clicky. When you get to my age, it's a real thing. Then, you know, I would say, you know, do a few like exercises in the morning. Maybe go for a little walk, you know, enjoy the sights.
Every day does help. Yeah, no, I'm going to continue going to the gym and working out.
The artist formerly known as Bagel would like to start streaming art again.
Oh,
so,
what a great idea.
Now that is something I can get behind. I will be there with bells on, because I work from home and I can just put whatever I want on whilst I'm working, and that would be perfect. I currently watch Bob Ross Twitch streams when I'm working. I just watch the archive and then watch him paint his happy little trees. So the more art, the better.
I would also like to do some more art this year. I'm getting into a bit of painting. More digital painting and acrylic painting.
Nice. When was the last time you painted something IRL?
Like last week.
Oh, did you? What did you do?
Yeah, no, I just painted something for our bathroom at home. Just some little mussel shells.
That's very cute.
Very trite and
I like
cliche,
that.
I suppose.
That's really good. You see,
you have that nice little thing to do.
You have that creative eye. I can't just do that. It would just look like shit stains on my wall. That's the problem. I lack your artistic talent.
What am I going to cover up my actual shit stains with?
I can't, yeah, and then they're going to think that it's... I'm like, no, those are the shit stains. This is my art.
Yes, no, I do love that. I can't believe the amount of time I've known you, and there was a little bathroom right next to your bedroom that whole time.
Did you not know that?
It was fucking there. Yeah,
I call it my like faux ensuite. It's not. It's like so tiny because
it's
like
a cupboard.
I think what's like unique. I don't think a lot of people have a bedroom downstairs. So it's basically like there's. You come out of my room and then there's like stairs on the right hand side, but underneath the stairs is like a tiny bathroom. It's like so useless. There's no point using it, which is probably why you never discovered it. It's like such
I
an
never had
and I'm
any
too
idea it
tall.
was there.
I can't like it's at like a diagonal, like the ceiling. So like my head, I'd have to do like the what is it? I'd have to do like the limbo to like
Limbo
piss. I
pissing,
don't
yeah.
need that.
The limpo. Anyway, yeah, good fucking
Good
comedy.
one. I like that. So no, that's probably why you didn't enjoy like my Harry Potter like bedroom slash
No, it's just
bathroom
funny
under
the
the stairs.
things I'm finding out about you still to this day. Who knows what other rooms there are in
Tom, say
your
something.
home.
Tell me something I don't know about you at this point.
What? How would I know what you don't know about me?
Well, then why don't we test it out? I bet there's.
I don't know. Well, how can I do this without
Tell me a
revealing
fact about
severely
you, and I'll tell you if I
personal
know I knew that already. Don't tell me the three numbers on the back of your credit card. I just mean.
What is my expiry date on my driver's license? Do you know when I passed my driving test, Levi?
I remember you driving really poorly. I remember
Yes.
you would like we would drive places after college, and you were so good at stalling your car that you could start it up again at like record pace.
No, that was genuinely, I had the worst first car. It was
No, yeah, I
falling
believe
apart,
you.
that fucking thing. No, like the clutch was held on by just the wire, like a really shit paperclip wire. It was a mess, that thing.
I quite like
I
that.
didn't want. No,
I've
it
got
was,
money.
Yeah, I was pretty bad at driving. I'm not great. I do like driving. But...
I'm actually going to learn to drive. I got because I can't drive, Tom. That's a fact about me. Did you know that?
I did know that. Of course I knew that.
Shut up. It was my mysterious
you're gonna hate me. I just axed the parsnip seed.
Okay, guys,
Sorry.
this is very important. What are we naming our cat, please? For all of you listeners, we have enough now. The first cat name I see, I will name that cat.
Michael Morpurgo.
Not Michael Morpurgo. You're not part of this, Tom.
Michael Gambon.
I quite like that, but you're still not part of this. I'll wait as well.
Derek Acora.
Why?
Just trying to think of the most Z-list
Okay.
celebrity. Chris Moyles.
Bit of history
There it
here.
is. Merry Chris Moyles.
So, I love Hera, by the way, Bagel. However, how about Chris Moyles?
Good luck explaining that one.
And then I just type Hera at the end, and I see if I wonder if the like word count will allow it. It just says Chris Moyles.
Why am I like picking up?
How
half of
about
these
how
last
about
time?
instead we do like Hera Chris, like getting Hera bitches, do you know what I mean? And then we won't question it, and then we'll just and then when we come back
Hairy
to this
Chris.
like when we come back to this 2 years from now, Tom, we'll have no fucking clue what it means. I think that's quite poetic, actually.
Hairy Chris?
We have a cat now, Tom. I chose a
Hey.
cat. I almost
We
always
have
choose a cat.
parsnips, though.
I've had one dog playing this game. Oh, do we have
I
some
always
quality
go for the dog.
quaps?
We have two. I've just dumped them in there.
Oh, that's a good
Do
start
we need
because
any
we have.
regular ones? Because I'll sell them.
We need one regular one, I think.
Okay.
We need one reggae. We need one reggae.
Reggae.
I'll have one reggae, please. And do you know what? We're gonna keep going with the because you've added some different crop types now, haven't you?
We've got potatoes here and some cauliflower. We could really do with some more.
Yeah, but I'm gonna double down on some turnips for now.
Dubby down. Oh, the community centre. So turnips. What are you talking about, turnips?
We want. Oh, did I say turnips? It's
Mhm.
turnips, isn't it?
Parsnips.
Shit. God, I'm going mad. Do you know what? It's because no, there's actually no excuse. I don't even think there's turnips in Friends of Mineral Town. I think I'm just going
We
insane.
talked about Animal Crossing a while back. Maybe it was that.
Oh, and also, like, I forgot to mention, like, Julia commented about the GBA version. I never played the GBA version, so I don't think your animals can die anymore. I don't think they like that in games on Switch anymore. It was totally fine. The GBA era was wild. You could do anything. You could watch films on the GBA. It was not good, and it was fucking bit crushed like you wouldn't
Yeah.
believe, but
Shrek 2 on Game Boy Advance.
Oh my god.
Certainly better than the pirated copy I first saw it on.
What, where you just hear a guy go like,
It was
and like a
literally
guy walking.
the only time I've ever seen a film that was a screen recorded copy. It was awful, just awful. You could see the silhouette of people out going up for a piss.
That actually makes a film for me. It's like I'm there.
Shrek 2, yeah.
Oh, what, are you excited for the Switch 2, Tom?
Oh, I don't know anything about it, but...
Did you see the little, like, trailer for it?
I did see the little trailer, yeah. And I heard about loads of, like, leaks that came out, and then they turned out to be pretty spot on.
Yeah, pretty much like bang on actually, which is because I found it strange that they didn't like usually they'd be like we'd be having a direct, but I feel like they just sort of came out with it. They said here's a Switch 2, and that's fine. I quite like the idea of like Joy-Cons that snap instead of slide. I feel like long term that's a good idea. I don't know what the little connectors are going to be like though out in the open, if they're going to get bendy.
I think the thing with any Nintendo thing, you're like, well, what's the first thing that's going to break? We'll see. Hopefully they've learnt some lessons from the Switch.
Do you feel like
they have? They're not idiots, but
well, maybe, but they can also lightning can strike twice. But do you think that I just want stick drift to go away? Stick drift, like
yeah, I did fix that on one of my controllers, and I didn't have it since. So
it's the fact that you had to fix it though, Tom.
I know.
That's how they get you.
But I like fixing things, so it doesn't bother me.
Okay, well, Tom will fix it. Well, you can fix my drift if you want, if you catch my drift.
I did say I would do that for you.
You did, yeah. You did offer that. The drift problem is, like, insane, though, because I would just be, like, sitting in my beautifully crafted Animal Crossing tatami mat floored room that I've cultivated using a series of architects and designers, only to find that my character's walking out of the room.
Yeah, I know most in Animal Crossing as well, actually.
Oh, it's horrible, because I think the movement, there's not a lot of games on Switch where, because on like PlayStation more often, when you like hold the analog a little bit, they start walking. I feel like a lot of Switch games didn't do that, but I think Animal Crossing did it a lot. You could do like a slow walk, and so you just get a little drift. So you'd go for like, go get some raisins, get some crackers, enjoy a little, sody pop, go to your kitchen, and your character's like trying to like jump off a cliff. I can't get behind that.
You had a lot of trouble with your PlayStation controllers, didn't you? The PS5 ones.
Yeah, the crazy thing about it's crazy because we're moving to another PlayStation. I feel like the next PlayStation is going to come out in the next year or so, which is wild because it felt like yesterday I got a PlayStation 5. I feel like we're getting there because when the Pro version of a console comes out, I feel like we're in the advent of a new generation. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's too early for that with PlayStation.
I could be wrong. But when I got my PS5, yeah, obviously the big thing about the controller is the DualSense like features. So like the triggers that like you could feel the resistance. I love it. I love the DualSense. I think it's like by far my favorite controller. But when I got it, it would just break. They were like really poorly designed controllers at first, but they've gone through about 6 iterations, and now it does operate like a controller. But yeah, I would hear the triggers snap, and then they would just be loose.
I've not had a single issue with mine at all.
Well, that's because you got the later iterations, Tom.
You're right.
Whoa, where's Haley going? Did I piss her off? I was too busy yapping. Great, Operation Haley's going poorly. Oh, have you been playing Pokemon Scarlet?
I've never played Pokemon Scarlet.
I see that Bagel has, but I've been playing Shield again. I literally started playing it again yesterday, and I'm enjoying it. It's actually pretty well polished because of I think quality differs nowadays with Pokemon. You really don't know what you're going to get, I think. Game Freak are close to phoning it in, but still having the charm of Pokemon, but we're getting to a point where...
I can play, like, the original, well, at least the first 3 or 4 generations of Pokemon any fucking time. They are timeless, and they're just good, fun, complete games. I really struggled with Pokemon Shield.
Did you?
Like it was really missing something.
You played a lot of that game though, bro.
I remember I did. But because it's Pokemon, I fucking love Pokemon. But then I just really lost interest.
I haven't been like hooked on a Pokemon game since Pokemon White 2. I found it really difficult to play Pokemon games since then, and there's no good reason why that is. But I just can't like get sucked in, so I'm trying to like play like bits, like use the Switch for like its intended purpose, play it like a little bit, every now and then.
Cat.
Oh, hello! We've got a real hootenanny going on. But
it's a who's who of Tom and Levi.
I like Shield because it's good for beginners, and effectively I'm a beginner again. I haven't played like a proper Pokemon game in so long that I feel like it's a good entry level Pokemon. I don't feel too lost in it yet, which is good because I'm just kind of remembering what like types affect what types, all that kind of thing.
Oh, that's burnt into my brain.
Mate, yeah, exactly. It's not a muscle memory for me. I don't think it ever was, but I loved playing Pokemon White 2. I got it for about $7.99 at an Argos, which is crazy because if you Google that game, it's oddly expensive. Oh, Sun and Moon! I bought a DS last year,
Sun and Moon.
and I played Pokemon Moon a bit. To be fair, on the plane, I went to Las Vegas and I played my 3DS.
That was the only Pokemon game I've ever played where I almost completed the Pokédex.
I thought you completed the Pokédex on Shield, but I could be wrong. I just remember going to your house and seeing you had a fuckload of Pokemon.
I don't remember that on Shield, but yeah, definitely Pokemon Moon I think I needed like 3 or 4, and there were ones I had to trade for, and I couldn't be bothered.
Tom, I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't buy seeds. We were getting reflective again.
Shit.
No, it's fine.
Shit.
No, you can't.
Get to bed.
I just want to catch one more fish. Is that too much to ask?
Yeah, that's fine.
I feel like, do you feel like the latest Pokemon got a bit of flack for the graphics? Do you feel like the Switch 2 is going to remedy that problem? Do we think that,
I don't think that there's anything wrong with the Switch's graphics when Breath of the Wild can come out on it. Pokemon
You make a good point.
Look like ass because Game Freak apparently can't make a good-looking game.
But, like, don't you feel like it's like you have the biggest, like, IP ever, like, in the world. I think I can't think of things, like, bigger than Pokemon. At least make the games look good.
There's no excuse, man. There is no excuse.
Yeah, I think we're
just throw money at it, make it look good.
But like I found like Shield is not like perfect looking, but it's perfect for the Switch, if you know what I mean. Like it's just the right level. The colours like pop and there's not too much going on. It's not like, it's not a beautiful game, but it looks good. They're using what they have. I feel like the minute you try and like go overboard, you're just gonna get yourself in trouble. You want a game that runs. If you're playing a Pokemon game, I don't want it to play at like 20 frames per second. You want some fluidity when you're throwing them around.
Pixely style, honestly.
Well, Pokemon White 2 is like that's my shit. It's like the perfect balance between those 2D and 3D like games. It's kind of got that like warped sort of linoleum. Sort of like, those weird, funny, shiny hardback versions of games that you get. It's kind of got that vibe to it, but I really found it quite charming. You charmed me, Pokemon White 2.
I'm charming. Get into bed, Tarpaulin.
Yeah, I think Maggie Cat's right. Because Scarlet and Violet, I think, fundamentally are probably really good as Pokemon games, because I don't think they can fuck that up, the formula. But it did look...
Pokemon on motorbike, and that's kind of all I know about it.
Yeah, but you ride your little freaking 10-speed bike on Pokemon Shield, don't you? I feel like,
God. I love what we've done with the place, by the way.
Tom, this was all you, buddy. I'm not taking this from you. Don't worry.
I'm an artist.
We've had some really good-looking farms. This may be the topper.
Look at the fucking state of it. We have no seeds.
All right. I'm gonna fix the seed issue. I'm more driven this round. I won't be as reflective.
Okay,
Tom, you get to decide the topic of conversation for the next 5 minutes. I'm going on autopilot.
Well, I'm going to see The Wizard. What's your favourite film with wizards in it?
My favourite film with wizards? Shrek 3.
What, Merlin?
Merlin was a freaky motherfucker.
Who was the voice of Merlin?
I don't actually know who the voice of Merlin is. I can tell you that Shrek the Third came out in 2007.
To mixed reception. Well, who was It wasn't Billy Connolly or someone like that. No.
Oh, do you know what? That's one of those. I feel like it was someone from Monty Python.
It could have. I don't know.
I could be wrong.
Eric Idle, yeah, you were
Eric
right.
Idle, yeah. And Justin Timberlake. Let's not forget.
Yeah, lest he forgets Justin Timberlake.
Oh man, do you know what? Shrek the Third gets a bad rap.
The world tour. It's not very good.
No, I like Shrek the Third. I do have a bit of a soft spot for it, and I'm happy to say that it's like nostalgia bias. I'm totally fine with that. But it's a good watch. I can easily. It's not like a slog. It's not a slog, I promise. Shrek the Third, give it a chance.
Name was Tony Cork.
I'm Tarpaulin. You know, we're quite the duo.
I've just chatted to the wizard.
Nice.
I did skip the cutscene though, I didn't mean to, and I can't remember if
That's okay.
is fine.
That's okay.
Is that fine?
Just like you skip Shrek the Third.
No, look, mate.
No.
No, listen to me now. Shrek 3 is an underrated masterpiece.
I'm not going to say that. All right, now you're hamming it up. You're hamming it up for the cameras.
It proves fine.
I don't think, realistically, any Pokemon game, by the way, should ever run like shit. I think that's the prerequisite for a Pokemon, is that it runs well. If you can't get a Pokemon game to run well, I feel like there's a serious issue here.
Well, I think maybe it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter how well it runs, because the gameplay is still going to always fundamentally be quite fun with Pokemon.
Yeah, that's why it's so frustrating to make like a quote-unquote bad version of a Pokemon game. Like, how? It's Pokemon.
Yeah,
how do you fuck that up?
Oh, it can't be all sentimental.
Tom, do you enjoy hearing my dulcet tones as if you haven't been talking to me every day?
A lot.
Yeah.
It's not like the big reunion. But...
What do you mean? I've not seen you in many years. This is our only way of talking. We were going to do like an apology related video for all like 5 of the people who watched this prior, as if like, you know,
that Levi got arrested.
I did not. It was
not say anything more.
It was a DUI, which is funny because I can't drive. But you know,
of WUI, walking.
It is funny. I think I'll tell you what's like weird about being gone so long is that there's nothing. I think there's so much about streaming that I really love, and a lot of the time I'm just talking to myself. I don't even have this nugget with me to guide me through it. I would wake up.
Nugget?
You're a bit of a nugget.
Sorry.
I would wake up, and I would be like excited to play a game like on stream. It was a good time, and it's like a really weird. It was a really weird thing at first to just like get into the habit of talking to myself effectively, but I loved it. And there's no good reason why I stopped all those years ago, and why I stop every time I jump back in, because it's like reading a good book. But you have to get back into books, and you tell yourself you'll read a really good chapter of a book and just think, this is fucking great. Why don't I do this? I need to just read every day and I'll be happy for the rest of my life. And then you just forget, and you just don't read. And even though you know it was fun when you did it, the act of doing it for some reason becomes a chore, and it doesn't make any sense to me. And that's why I didn't stream. Because I was like, God, that's a lot of effort. Maybe I'm not up to it. Maybe I can't do it. And there you go. And then years pass. Here I am.
Still freaking doing it.
And I'm still doing it. Horizon Zero Dawn is a great shout. I've completely forgot about playing that game, but I loved streaming that game. I think a lot of people like tuned in by the, you know, in comparison to the scope of other streams.
Zero Dawn?
Yeah, man. I remember waking up early for that shit because I had to install it before I streamed it. I don't think it fully installed, so I woke up about 5 in the morning to stream it like a little bit later. And I think that's on the channel. I think you can find that stream, and you can hear how loud my PS4 is. My PS4 was so loud when I played Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. It was so loud, and then Tom like joined in later. And you could tell my PS4 was gonna pack it in. It was not good.
Yeah, I don't miss that. I've been playing on the PS4 Red Dead, whilst
Oh
being
yeah,
on the PS5, and yeah, my PS4 just sounds like a rocket trying to take off.
it's horrible. Yeah, oh man, yeah. For anyone who was with me towards the Hellblade stream, I remember so I played. How much did I play, Tom, before you came? Like about 4 hours. So I'd had
It was
like a
like a 9 hour stream thing,
yeah.
wasn't it? It
So
was.
I had a good chunk, but Tom was there for quite a lot of it as well. And I just remember we'd finished the game, and then we just went outside. I think it was raining, but we were just taking deep
It
breaths.
was just like sat out on your patio,
Oh man,
yeah.
we
Yeah,
we
good
did
times,
just
man. I did that a
have
lot
a little
actually.
moment of reflection.
It was exhausting. It was
It was
exhausting. That game was exhausting. I
it
didn't
was
really.
well, it's quite a
I'm glad I
heavy
didn't play
game.
it.
I think the
If I
game is
was
very
you,
good.
glad I
I
didn't
think
play
I,
it.
I think I'm due a replay of it just in my own time and with breaks. But it was quite a heavy game, and I think I didn't account for that when I decided to play it for so long. I think maybe if I was doing a big stream, it would probably be like a chiller game because it was a bit
Yeah.
heavy. I don't think I needed that. I was a bit stodgy on the like
Also, it
mental.
didn't end, did it? It just like it was one of those where like you're meant to lose the fight. Am I remembering that
Yes.
correct?
Oh yeah, and the sword.
But
My
you just
sword didn't
weren't.
load. I had
Yeah, it was
nothing
a
in
bit
my
of a mess.
hands because it was like day one, so I obviously needed a patch. But I was playing it the day it came out, so I was just fighting without a sword in my hand. Oh, Bagel, I'm the same. I have like a decent rig to stream, and yet I haven't done it. So let this be a warning to us both that we should try and make use of our handy dandy technology.
Levi, have you met everyone in the game yet?
I've been
Have you
trying,
done the
so I've
greetings?
actually, despite like yapping up a storm, I have actually been actively like seeking out little people to have a chat with.
Little
There's a
people,
grey-haired guy here. I've never seen him before. He looks
get
old.
away from me! Get away from me, you creep! Your t-shirt matches your. Does the hair match the curtains match the? Does the
Does it
do the drapes match the?
do the what?
Whatever. Well, I've got to meet this old man. What's his name again? George.
Okay,
He hates me.
I can't do gifts yet. I don't know what I need for the community. In fact, I can start adding stuff to the chest soon, can't I? Have we visited the community centre?
Yeah. Well, you got to go to the wizard. I visited the wizard.
Oh, do I have to do it as well? I'd hoped you'd covered it.
No, I think you have to do it as well.
Ah,
Sorry.
damn. Okay, alright, I'll go meet the wizard then. That'll be my side quest. Tom, you do whatever you want. You know why? Because we're just
I'm
chilling.
meeting peeps. I think I've done it. Oh no, I'm missing one person.
Oh, I'm very.
Oh,
There's a. Do you know what? I feel. Do you feel like everyone's been sick, Tom? And I don't just mean. I mean everyone has been sick. I have a friend
in
who's
the
currently
last
living
month.
in Germany. She's been sick. I was really sick, like over Christmas, which was not cool. And that gives me this kind of reflective moment because you've got nothing to do but wallow in your own self pity. So I think I was thinking about streaming whilst I was dying of like some sort of flu. But everyone's been sick.
Yeah, I'm usually quite a sickly person. I'm a little bit better now because I kind of look after my body a bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was always as a very sickly child.
Look at us, little snivelly sick people. I just get like I don't like I feel like when a cold is coming is the worst part because you feel good
But
at the
that's when you
time.
got to really work on the getting to bed early, drinking the right things,
Yeah, well there you go. But
eating the right shit.
also you're not going to be eating the right shit because I think Christmas fucks your immune system up a little bit because you're eating
Yeah, it
sweets
does.
and you're going to bed later because you're so full of sugar. You want to bounce off the walls, you know? So
Yeah,
I
I
kind of
do know.
allow it. People are allowed to, have some fun over Christmas. Because I've
But
been a good little boy in 2024, Tom. You can attest to that. I've been very good. I wasn't eating as
you
many
have.
fancy
I'd say you have.
schmancy things, and I
He
was
has honestly.
exercising. But when it came to Christmas, you better believe I freaking stuck my hand in the rose tin or whatever.
Oh mate,
Delicious.
I ate so much fucking food.
Oh man, what is your favourite like thing to have at Christmas? I know Christmas
Big
has
old
been and
roast
gone.
dinner. I love a parsnip on a roast dinner.
See, I've grown on parsnips. Parsnips, the more I've had them, the more I can get behind parsnips now. I like sprouts, and I'll tell you why I like sprouts, because my sister makes like Brussels sprouts, but it's got like cheese and bacon with it. And maybe it's not even the
Oh,
sprouts in the
lovely.
first place, but I eat them. I love them. I take them for leftovers. I like microwave them and go again because they're so delicious.
Oof, soggy sprouty.
Oh man, and like Yorkshire puddings. Why am I talking about a roast? Should we just go get a roast?
I'm so hungry.
Oh my
I'm really
god,
hungry now.
it's like way too late
Um,
for this.
we have a voucher for the a pub that's nearby for a bit of a roast dinner we're going to use, I
Oh my
think,
god,
next
yeah,
weekend.
that's so
Oh, cool,
sexy,
I can't wait.
actually.
We should go for another carvery sometime soon.
Oh, Julie and I got a roast as well, IRL, which was sick. It
Oh,
was it was
wow,
nice
nice.
to it was nice to show you guys what's up. It was a weird one because I think it had like various meats. I was like,
Where did you go to like a Toby carvery or something?
it
What
was
did you
similar
get?
to a Toby Carvery, but it was like it had
Okay,
its
not
in the sense that it had its own app, um,
right.
but which I had to download or something, and I don't know why that was the case. But it was a serviceable roast. I feel like there's better roasts out there. It's not the
Gotta
place
go
I
to
would
like
go
a
to like.
proper pub for a good roast.
Yeah, I
That's the
mean
way
we
to
were
do
in
it.
a pub. It's just like
Okay.
I feel like some roasts are hit and miss. Like I would do a carvery probably if I was showing someone like a good roast. And it was huge. Yeah, it
I
had
love
like
roast
loads of
dinners.
meats, so like you could decide which roast would have been a good one. But I feel like we do roast best, but it really does depend where you go. Like don't get to like a Weatherspoons for like a healthy, hearty British meal, but go
Oh
there for
my
a quick
goodness,
fix.
yeah. You gotta find some nice little pub in the middle of the countryside, and it'll
Oh
just be
man,
the best fucking thing you've ever eaten in your life.
yeah,
Only pork,
I love it. What is your carvery meat of choice?
beef.
Same. Do you know why? Because I never really had beef growing up. I don't know if this is a unique thing to me, but we never ate
It's like
beef.
the most. It always feels like the most pricey, most
Yeah,
expensive.
but I
So
don't
it's a
even
bit.
think it was that. I just don't think any of like my parents liked beef. So I was just kind of like it was like a
Wow, I mean,
sought after meat for me.
the forbidden beef.
But I recommend a roast, but I feel like get one. It's difficult. Like you can't replicate it. I think just go to a pub in England. So spend all your money to get a plane to England, and then get a roast, and then let me know, and then get back
Get
to me.
subpar roast. Yeah.
Go to
Blow
the
your
worst
mind.
reviewed place in Dorset or something, and then let me know. I've just learnt stir fry twice. I didn't even mean to do that.
That's incredible. You're so talented.
I'm so smart, so talented.
Well, I'm just, I guess, doing the manual labour.
I'll do the manual labour with you, Tom. Don't worry. No, no, no. Oops. All right, we can maybe set some goals for our farm town. I've just kind of been chilling, which has been nice. But if you have any plans or designs for this place that you'd like to fulfill, then speak up now,
Burn
son.
it all down.
Robbie did.
Well, I want to get some animals. That's the step one, isn't it?
Oh, I'll tell you
Yeah.
what I did. I don't know if there's like an equivalent of rice, but I really enjoyed what's it called? Popeye's chicken. I had that in Vegas, and I didn't know what to think, but the chicken there is actually really good. So I'll give them that. There was some
Never had that.
Americanisms that I quite enjoyed, but Vegas is a bit like of a manufactured area anyway. I feel like there's better. I'd like to go to a more homely part of America that has like, some mom and pops. Because I went to a few like
Yeah, I think
local
that's gotta be-
like restaurants
gotta
and
be the way to
stuff,
do it.
but the fast food it's heavy. I did get I can't say I'm proud of it, but I got high on the strip and ate McDonald's with my older brother. That was fun.
Good.
Well, everything's
When in
like
Rome,
everything smells of weed in Las Vegas. Everywhere it smells like weed. I'm not kidding. People just be sucking on that hash pipe. I don't know.
think it sounds
I was
tasty.
surprised because it's like I know that it's like a bit adult, but there'd be kids just chilling like on the strip, like at like I don't know, Coca-Cola World, and then it just reeks of weed. That's just an observation that I've made.
I had some great food when I was in Madrid this year.
Oh man, yeah, Spanish food is good.
Well, it wasn't particularly Spanish food, but it was just some really fine dining.
Just yummy.
It was lovely.
Well, you splash out, don't you? It was like Japan for me in 2023. Like, actually rocked my world because I just loved the idea of being there, and like the food was also like something I was looking forward to. But like, I was gonna like it either way. But I was very surprised by how fucking delicious Japanese food was because I famously, Tom, don't like fish. I don't really eat a lot of fish. It's just not my vibe, but I kind of changed my mind in Japan because it was delicious.
What kind of fish did you have? What was your...
Oh, you get like, well, the thing that I love the most, and I think I loved this even when I was like a self-confessed fish hater, was takoyaki, which is like octopus in like balls. And in Osaka, it's very famous sort of street food dish. And you can get like six takoyaki for like, I don't know, X amount of money. It was relatively inexpensive, and they're delicious. Like, it sounds horrible because it's like squid, octopus. Like, that does not sound particularly appealing because it sounds a bit like slimy. But it's so good. It's like leveled up chicken balls or something. So good.
Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest motivation to travel for me is the food.
Oh man, yeah.
Everywhere.
I went to
Madrid was great for food.
If you like spicy food, South Korea had some spice to it. I went to South Korea last year, and it was really fun, and the food was hot. Like fried chicken from South Korea. I watched it on like K-dramas and stuff, but I was like, why is everything fried chicken? I get it now. I would be hanging out with like the billionaire heiress from the K-drama show if I was eating fried chicken. Like, I get it now. It's so good. So I recommend like, and they have like sweet and sour like sauces, but like they're perfect. And then everyone gets really drunk in like South Korea and Japan because they're like tinier people, I guess. I think it's a fact that like they just get really drunk quicker. So everything's cheap, like alcohol-wise. You can go to like an all-you-can-drink for like, you know, 10 quid. You just get hammered. Because they assume that you'll be hammered by like after like 2 drinks.
And you are famously not a lightweight.
I'm not a lightweight, no, and I wish I was.
Has to stop.
I'm sorry that you're a little baby when you go drinking. If you want some home treats...
I'm not a little... I can put them away, though.
I have to ruffle your little head after 2 beers.
I get a little rosy.
He does get a little... You do. You become a little... a little baby boy.
The little baby boy giggle comes out.
Like, I can get jovial. Let's not say like, you know, it's not like drink doesn't affect me. I just don't get like crazy. That's fine.
Let's get jovial.
I'm gonna fucking
fuck that up.
Yeah, Jojamart. What? But I miss that.
Bit.
No, why would you? You evil corporate shill. It's just not on, is it?
Just don't feel right. It just ain't right.
Bagel says takoyaki is so good. Have you tried takoyaki, Tom?
No, I have not.
We're going to a small city. I wonder if there's any Japanese food there.
See if I can... Sushi.
I don't know if Yo Sushi has takoyaki. I think it's sushi. I could be wrong.
No, I don't. There's also a Wagamama.
There is a Wagamama. I don't think they have takoyaki either. I did get
We can have a little look. I'm sure
I did get some like squid balls somewhere. I remember when I was living in London, me and my friend Freya got some like
I had some nice
takoyaki.
there was some nice squid ink pasta.
Ooh,
that was lovely.
Interesting. That sounds good.
Very tasty.
I just love, ramen is such a basic bitch kind of answer for Japanese food, but honestly, what a saviour that is. Because I did get quite drunk in Japan. You would have been proud of me, Tom. I was actually a bit of a mess. And, you know, usually you get like...
I do not condone binge drinking. Let me just
I wasn't... I'm not on the lash every day, but I did happen to get drunk. But my point is, like, usually when you're drunk, you go to like a chip shop or something, or like a greasy takeaway. I was in like Shibuya, so I just got some delicious ramen that you like order by pressing a touchscreen. It was amazing.
Oh mate,
I had the best meal of my life.
So hungry.
It's so good. And it comes out so quick. Because no one else is there. Because everyone's already too drunk. They'd already gone home.
Oh, let's get some food.
Yes, do you know what? I forget what that's called, Julia. But it is the Asian flush, I think. Where they literally, can't break down alcohol the same way. Because of some sort of genetic difference. So that might actually be why. Which is probably why they charge so little for, like, alcohol or, like, at least going out. And there's also, I don't know if any of you guys have seen, like, the Shibuya meltdown, like, Instagram, where it just shows people get, like, looking a little worse for wear after a night out on the town. Because I've seen some real messy characters. I'm also, like, certain that, we had a run-in with a member of the Yakuza, but I could just be glamorizing it.
Yeah. What?
Well, my friend Eddie is very outspoken. Some of you may know my friend Eddie, because he played Among Us with us a few years back. But he's very he's very good at being open and getting people, getting their attention. And there was I think when you go to Japan, you see a lot of ladies dressed in scantily clad outfits, trying to sell you into going to their. Come to my place. We've got more women that dress like 5-year-olds. You'll love it. And we're always like, no, I'm good, thanks. But they can be quite forceful. But then they if there's ever any trouble, then someone comes to help these ladies. And it's been argued that it may be certain ne'er-do-wells that you wouldn't want to chat to. And Eddie was a little too confident one night, and it caused a bit of unwanted attention. He wasn't being crass to the ladies or anything. He was just chatting as if it was your mate.
Just wasting their time.
And they weren't loving it. And I don't see many scary Japanese people. I think generally there are chill people, but I got a different vibe that night. But by the way, I want to say that being a lightweight is not a bad thing. I would much rather be a cheap date for and not have to spend loads of money to quote unquote have a good time.
No, you don't need. No one needs that kind of stuff. You shouldn't feel like you need that stuff to have a good time.
No, God forbid.
But sometimes it helps loosen people up a little bit.
Oh, Julia, my Japanese teacher was not chill either, and that's why I loved her. She was the most unchill person ever, but she referred to everything as easy peasy Japanesey, so I couldn't be mad at her.
Oh, I can't fish for toffee.
Mate, I'm fishing up a fucking storm. I'm making bank for us today. Be living like kings.
Have you done the task challenge things, the quest log?
Shit. I haven't been looking at the quest log, I won't lie to you.
Have I got to do everything myself?
I haven't cultivated and I haven't cultivated and harvested a parsnip yet. That's actually a bit of a tongue twister.
Oh, yeah.
Cultivate and harvest a parsnip. Scotland Yard.
Get on over here.
We're in. Tom, I think we're good for one more day.
Oh,
we've been streaming for about an hour and a half, Tom. If you can believe.
It feels like a lifetime.
Well, it has been a lifetime since we've last streamed. It's going to be weird. I think when I was streaming a lot, I got used to the sound of my voice. I'm not so used to it now, because I had to test my voice. I might put this in the Discord, actually, because it's quite funny hearing some of my tests, because I'm just going mad.
Have you got it recorded? That's perfect. I'd love to hear that.
So I might, just for a laugh, you can hear what I'm saying to myself, because I can hear myself in my ears, basically. And it's weird hearing my voice again.
Tests we have that are definitely not suitable for the.
No, they're not going on the Discord, but it'd be funny to post it sort of as a so you can see how actually insane I am. But it's weird hearing my voice again. It's been so long that I've forgotten how my voice sounds because I had to get used to it when we streamed before. But I'm not used to hearing my voice again. It's not nice.
Boy, don't stop talking though.
I'm a professional yapper, Tom. I don't hear the voice that's coming out now, so it's fine. But when I go back on it, I'm going to be cringing. But that don't matter. I do it for the love of the game, son.
For the audience?
Audience? Well, my favourite thing is an audience, Tom.
Yeah, I fucking know that.
My favourite thing is
the
millions watching at home.
At your bits.
Thanks for tuning in. Tom, you're a good audience. Laugh.
Thanks,
Please
man.
clap.
That's me, chuckling at your bits.
Thanks for chuckling at my bits. Julie, thank you for stopping by. We're coming to a close soon as well. It's nearly my bedtime. A reminder to get a good night's sleep.
Well, I'm actually well hungry after you've been talking.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do it, but food became the topic, Tom. I just go where the flow takes me. And it happened to be about food. I'm a little bit peckish. What did you have for tea?
Snack. Oh, what did I have for tea? I had
please.
creamy beef pasta. Very
Beef
nice.
pasta, I like that. Oh, no, that's making me more hungry.
You know, what's going to be your snack then?
Oh, I don't know if I can do. So I'm very good now, Tom. I've got grapes.
That's very good. Very good.
And I just love grapes. I don't even see it as like a chore food. Like I'm eating because I know it's better for me. I just love grapes.
Oh no, not at all.
They also help you poop, and I like a nice clean toilet these days.
Going down that
Hey, it becomes an issue.
It does. That's the age.
I tell you, it's a fair warning to you all.
God.
No, I'm being real with you, Tom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if healthy poos scare you.
What was the old saying we live by? Eat for the poos you want.
Yeah. And truer words have never been spoken, and I'm learning that now. You know, as I get older, it's the little things. Get yourself a good set of sheets and a duvet, because it will change your life. I never knew this in my early 20s. You know, these little things.
Very important. Very important.
Make sure to, clear out the filter if you have a tumble dryer, which I never had when I was younger. But if I did, I probably didn't think to pull the lint out of the little lint filter. But now I do.
Yeah, gotta do that.
And that's really important. Make sure to rinse the dishwasher if you're fancy enough to have one of those. Do a quick pre-rinse. It will save you a lot of grief down the line. I would have never told you this in my early 20s.
Are you reading this off of a BuzzFeed?
No, this is real life. I'm not speaking. I'm speaking as if this is my actual life, because it is. These are actual things I think about now. This is just off the cuff. That's the tragedy, Tom. This isn't even a bit. This is my life now. I'm getting to an age where I find great pleasure in the simple things. And I suppose that's actually quite beautiful. It's also a bit sad, and that's okay.
Getting excited over the type of Hoover that you've just bought.
Yes! It comes with attachments that I will never use, but I want to try them out. This is what being an adult is. And you know what? I welcome it. I used to be scared of it. I welcome it. I want a cozy little night in. I want to watch some trash TV that I thought I was too cool to watch when I was younger. And now I'm going to sit down. I didn't mean to ask for a ton of money to Leah. I'm sorry, Leah. I want to sit down and want to watch some trash TV, and then I just kind of want to, mong out to some Stardew Valley or something, just chill out.
Nothing wrong with that. You can have whatever you want, Levi.
Thank you. Also, the autonomous nature of being adult is underrated, and we need to reflect on that more. You can do whatever you want, ultimately. If I ever want to, sort of scratch that childhood itch and just eat loads of chocolate that I couldn't get when I was a kid, then I can do that. I have the power to do that. No one can tell me no. They can try, but I'm an adult now.
You can make a little pet bowl now. You can buy a pet bowl.
What?
And there's different designs, yes.
Yeah.
You can place
Tom,
it wherever you want.
Tom, you can do whatever you want forever. I think that's very sage advice. What do you want to do, Tom?
Oh my god, you can paint the buildings?
Paint the buildings, and that's what we're going to do, because you can do what you want, Tom. I'm not going to stop you. I mean, it's also my property. I'm on the lease, but I will let you do that.
I've just turned my home into a caravan.
Okay. And I wouldn't have done that, but I respect you because you're an adult and you can do whatever you want forever.
The cat bowl. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. What were you talking about?
I'm saying you can do whatever you want. So if you want a caravan and a pet bowl, then go for it.
I can.
I'm glad that you were so lost in doing what you wanted to do that you weren't even paying attention to the conversation about doing what you want to do. That is being an adult.
I really feel free, thank you.
It's not my job to tell you what to do, Tom. We are truly autonomous creatures. And if I decide I don't want to stream again for another 2 years, then I'll do that. You may never see me again.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
You guys.
Although, oddly, we've had quite the turnout. Thank you to everyone who's stopped by and taken a trip down memory lane for us. We initially wanted to do this just to archive our experience, because that was the main reason we made this channel.
Was it it?
What do you mean?
Oh, hash browns in a bin. Lovely.
Oh, Tom, I found like a bar of iron on my other save the other day. Like a real genuine bin find.
If you
Shit,
found that in
Emily
real
saw
life,
me.
how excited would you be?
What, like an iron bar? I'd be fucking stoked. Are you kidding me?
Bar of iron.
What do you mean? That'd be so sick.
What would you do with it?
I don't know. I would probably keep it. But, like, that would be my bit of iron.
I got hash browns and a cookie. I'm quite the hoarder, actually.
Do you know what? I could murder, like, a McDonald's hash brown right now. I'll tell you that for free.
Ooh. I'll buy that for free.
Am I allowed to get a new fishing rod? I promise I'll make loads of money, I promise. Or in fact, how much is the backpack upgrade? I think
know.
it's like 10k or something stupid.
Ooh. But a coupe is 4k.
Ooh, that is true. I'm still getting the fishing rod because I want to and I'm an adult. This is what it's come. This is what that whole spiel was about. Just so I could buy the rod without repercussion. Shit!
It's okay.
It's closed. Fuck! All right, Tom. That's a sign. Maybe I shouldn't get the fishing rod this early in the game. Maybe I need to learn patience. Maybe as an adult I can't get all the things that I want.
Yes. I'm just decorating the house further.
Another life lesson is to plan your days much better than I did in Stardew Valley.
Party hard and cry less.
Oh, the first backpack is 2k. Tom, I'm getting a backpack. Obviously not now because everything's closed, but we'll get a backpack. Bagel, I was talking about how I own the Stardew Valley guide, and yet I don't remember anything. I've retained no information. I just like the pretty pictures.
Hash browns are on the table.
What? You been making hash browns without me?
No, I found them in the bin, mate. They're lovely.
Have you just plopped some hash browns on the table or something? What do you mean?
I have.
Oh, I'll check it out. Look at your caravan. Is that like the parked
good,
car
isn't it?
that we have?
It's good.
Hash
What do
browns.
you think?
I'm eating
Don't
the hash
eat
browns.
them.
I'm not. I didn't even actually mean to pick them
Put
up.
them back.
How do I put them down? I'm so serious. I'll end up eating them.
Just press X. Just put
Oh, thank God. You'd be so mad.
serious.
I know you. I thought you were gonna hit me with that axe, or you're gonna hit me with your cookies.
I'll roll these cookies into your eyeballs, mate.
I'm gonna get beaten up by bickies.
I love our little caravan. I want to live in this. I would love to just live in a van. Just fuck off and go live in a van. How great would that be?
Do you know what? So obviously I started a new job last month, and I was chatting to a guy. He's like sort of been teaching me the ropes. And before he started, he just lived in a van with his girlfriend. He was in like Malaga, Albania, like all the way across like Europe and stuff. I was like, that's so sick.
What a life, man. What a life.
I was like, why are you here? You'd just be in your van chilling.
Do whatever
I
you
mean,
want.
I guess you run out of money at some point, but what a way to live. That's so sick.
Yeah, you'll enjoy it.
I'm a big fan. Tom, maybe we should be van men. What do you say? And then it'll be like streams from the van. We won't play games. We won't have the Wi-Fi for it, but we'll just
No,
I don't know.
just chat.
Yeah, forage for various things.
Forage stream.
Do you think a forage stream would be the next big thing? Thank you very
I
much.
think people would watch it. I'd watch it.
I found like a YouTuber. I don't want your acorn, by the way.
Oh.
I'm saying no to your acorn. But I found a YouTuber, and it felt like a YouTube channel from. Stop offering me acorns, man! I'm at capacity right now.
My nut.
I don't want your nut. And if I don't catch this fish because of your acorn mishaps, then I'm not happy. Stop it. By the way, I work in the charity sector now. I'm saving the world one little bit at a time. But what was I saying? Tom, your acorn bit has ruined my train of thought. I'm done now, Tom. That's it. You ruined it. All in. Don't change to maple seeds.
Oh, just accept my gifts,
Tom,
man. What's wrong
bitch,
with you?
you killed my vibe. You killed my vibe. But I used to work in. Let's change the subject because I've forgotten what it is. If you offer me this, I'm gonna shove this pole up your ass. But I used to work in social media for like, well, I guess big UK brands. Is that fair to say, Tom?
Yeah, I would say fairly large UK.
And
brands.
it was ultimately quite horrible because it felt very aimless as a job. So I made sure to find. I'm not accepting Tom's nuts and seeds. I may accept his seeds. I'm not accepting his nuts. But I feel like it's not a necessary thing. But if your job has purpose, I feel like it makes me want to do it more. I think if I feel like I'm doing something positive for people in some way, I feel like that adds a sort of moral impetus to do good at your job. I got very bored of helping people like buy products via social media. I think it's a very detached place to be, social media at times. I think it can be lovely. I also think it's a very odd tool for connection at times. If you offer me that stone, I swear to God, I'm going to stone you.
Pauline can't handle my request. That's upsetting. What are you going to do? Offer me a bait?
I was going to offer you a bait, and I didn't even have the chance. Tony Court can't handle your request right now. Tom, you can't fucking handle my bait. You can't handle it.
My cork.
You don't deserve me when I'm giving you maple seeds whilst you fish. Well, Tom, I don't know when I'm going to stream again, but let's say that we're going to stream again soon. What would you like to say to the fans and viewers at home?
Sorry, what was your question?
Okay, and on that note, thanks for joining in. I hope you enjoyed our little trip down memory lane to play Stardew Valley.
Nostalgic little blast.
It has, yeah.
Nostalgia blast.
I had a Jimmy Neutron brain blast playing with you guys, so thanks for stopping by. You never know, I could tell you I'm going to be back soon, but I could be lying. So for now, enjoy your life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Goodbye, Levi.
Bye, Tom.
I love you.
Bye, Tom.